Okay, everybody, we are live for you here today. The place to be with Patrick D. live at a place that's been a fixture in Northwest Louisiana now for more than 5 decades, 50 plus years. I am at Louisiana Downs, and you know what? Yeah, they have horse racing different times of the year, but this weekend is a pretty big weekend that's going to be going on for them. So throughout this afternoon and the early evening hours, we will be telling you about some of the special things they have planned, especially leading up to your Memorial Day weekend. We got Roxanne joining me right now with Louisiana Downs, and 50 plus years, am I correct on that?
52nd racing season.
Wow.
Yes, last year was our 50th anniversary, but this is our 52nd racing season here at Louisiana Downs.
Now, to put this into perspective, they've been around for a while. My grandfather actually worked here in food services back into the 70s.
There's so much history here. It's really cool.
Yeah, so this weekend's a big weekend for you, Memorial Day weekend. Tell me a little bit about, if folks are interested in coming out here, what can they expect?
Well, our big day, Memorial Day on Monday, obviously we're going to have our exotic racing.
Okay.
It's a family fun event, so we're going to have anything from the kids to the adults, and all in between. So we're going to have food trucks, we're going to have bounce houses, and then we've got cameras, ostriches, and zebras to go along with our thoroughbred racing action. Cameras.
Now, do they all compete against each other?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, I was just wondering there. I did not know if all of a sudden we're going to have, so we're going to have sort of different divisions there for them as well.
So.
So big weekend going on with that, but this is much more than a place, and we're having a chance to highlight some of it, than just about horse racing. So, I mean, this Louisiana Down now features what?
We have a little bit of everything. We've got great eateries. We're adding new games daily to our casino floor. So we try to bring a new level of excitement to the Northwest Louisiana action.
And horse racing too, you've actually kicked off your horse racing season here. Now, what season is that? So you sort of have like 2 different seasons, don't you?
So we're in the middle of our thoroughbred meet. So we did host our quarter horse meet at the beginning of the year during the wintertime. So once it gets a little bit over 70 degrees, we like to bring the thoroughbreds, which, you know, is our big standard bred. So they are the ones that are bread and butter, so to speak. They've been there since day one for this racetrack. Okay, everybody, celebrating more than 50 years right here, the place to be with Patrick D. Louisiana Downs over here in Bossier City on the east side of town. We're going to tell you more about some of the great things they got planned, maybe not just for Memorial Day weekend, but for the summer as well. So keep it here. We'll be back with you live once again coming up in a little bit.
All right, Patrick, sounds like a good time. Thank you.
Send it over to Patrick. He's hanging out at the place to be this Thursday.
And everybody, we are live for you right now. Louisiana Downs is where we are today. Place to be with Patrick D for you here live this afternoon. And we're learning a little bit more about this place, what's going on. I actually got Roxanne over here. So Roxanne, I think we're going to do just to show folks around. This place is much more than just necessarily a place that has a horse track. You guys have got a lot more for entertainment, right?
We do. I mean, we don't leave anything off the plate, literally.
Everything off the plate, literally. Come on up here, Melissa. I'm going to let you go ahead of us. So look over here to the left a little bit. This is Lucky Palace. This is actually a local restaurant that relocated out here, right?
Yeah, Holly and her team, they were looking for a new spot. Luckily, we were able to land them. Great, obviously Chinese offering, but also a world-renowned wine list.
So you have that. That's more, I'm guessing, sort of fine dining, like in a way, close to it.
Correct.
Known for their wines, as you made mention of. But let's say we don't want that there. You also have places, scoop and slices?
So Chicago-style pizza and ice cream. So you got dinner and then dessert.
Okay, so you want coffee over here to the right. You have a place called Brew.
Brew, coffee, and also craft beers. So a couple different options there.
Okay, so that coffee and craft beers. And then finally over here to the left here, Melissa, you have the Inside Rail. And that's more along the lines of that sports bar type atmosphere.
For sure. We've got steaks, wings, burgers, and then all kinds of great drinks offerings as well. So a great place to watch that football game, basketball game, all that good stuff.
Okay. And back behind us over here actually happens to be your casino floor.
Yep, we do.
And you have featured here on the casino floor what?
We have 400 new games that we've installed since the property was transitioned over to Kevin Preston and this team now currently in operation. A number of them launched this year, 100 new offerings as well. So we're constantly updating to the latest and greatest in slot gaming. And the coolest part about it too, folks, finally, the casino's legal this year. It is 21 years old.
It's celebrating 21 years being here with it, folks. So Louisiana Downs has been here more than 50 years, but they got so much more to offer. If you want to check it out, the place to be with Patrick D. Come check it out this Memorial Day weekend, but if not, come check it out this summer. Food, the casino floor, you have horse racing. We'll talk more about it coming up here in just a little bit.
All right, Patrick, thank you.
Now let's send it over to Patrick for the place to be on this nice Thursday.
Yeah, nice weather today, Thursday, for you here in the Arklatex. Live for you, place to be with Patrick D. We are at a place that's been around since 1974. I'm talking about Louisiana Downs, folks. And there's no racing going on here today, per se, but there are folks inside, though, watching racing taking place elsewhere around the country. But we're learning a little bit today, you know, some different terminology about the place as well. Roxanne's joining me one more time. And Roxanne, so you said this is called the Track Apron?
Track Apron, where all the race fans can sit down and watch the races.
So you got plenty of seating back over here, back behind us here. You got seating basically in a way up the steps if you wanted to, but you know, you also have air conditioning seating as well.
We do.
Lots of it.
Yes, one of the big perks about coming to Louisiana Downs, we've got ample air conditioning for all those hot summer days.
Hot summer days over here. And over here we have ourselves our winner's circle.
Yep.
Am I correct on that?
That is where the winning course gets to come take his photo with his winning connection, so to speak.
Okay, so no racing today, but will there be racing going on this upcoming weekend here?
Of course. So we do host 3 live race cards, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Okay. Monday being our big one with exotic racing. So we'll have camels, ostriches, zebras, and great thoroughbred racing action.
I didn't ask you this earlier. So what kind of exotics one more time?
So we're going to have camels, ostriches, and zebras.
Are people riding those?
They will be, yes.
Okay,
the key is to stay on them.
The key is to stay on them. So are we able to place bets on those?
Unfortunately, no. It's just for the excitement.
Oh, man.
So we leave that for the thoroughbreds.
I was out there checking the camels out just to go and end up seeing how that was too. So, but you have that going on here this weekend, and you actually have yourself places to sit inside there with it, but you have like private areas also too.
We do.
Is that available for general public to rent out, or how does that work a little bit?
We do. So second floor is general, you know, seating, whatnot, stadium type seating. The third floor, we offer box seating. Okay. So $45 will get you a 4 set seat, so to speak, 4 people, and get you a free program, but also food and beverage service. And then we've also got a couple of private options, whether it be on big race days. We got a executive suite that people can lease out. So we've got a couple of different options.
And we are live, everybody. The place to be with Patrick D. We came inside. It got a little warm out there a second ago, so we wanted to come inside and show you something really unique here. Where are we, first of all? We are at Louisiana Downs. We are over here on the east side of Bossier City. They've been around now for more than 50 years. Now, if you want to come out here and take in horse racing, but take it to the next level. Impress your friends and all that. You got something pretty cool. So Roxanne's with me right now. And Roxanne, where are we? What are we standing in?
This is the executive owner suite. So an exclusive suite that we actually can lease out to people that want to spend a day at the races.
So folks can actually some folks that rent or lease these out for the entire year, correct?
Yes.
So they have those. But this is right here. This is the big boy. This is the big one, right?
The big papa, if you will.
The big papa. Okay, there with it. So you could probably fit about how many friends in here with you?
Anywhere between 30 to 50.
30 to 50 friends. I got to find about 30 extra friends, though, if I want to do that there. And they can go and rent this out for the day.
For sure. Come watch the races. Yeah. We've got some dining, some food options they can add, and some beverage options as well. So we try to make it a fun day at the races, fun day at the track.
Fun day at the races track. I know some folks come out here just to come out for fun. Maybe they're doing something with a gathering of the guys on somebody's wedding day, perhaps. They come out here and do something like that.
Just come and join us, whether it's a celebration, birthday celebration, bachelor party. We've got it, you name it, we can host it.
Okay, so and Melissa's showing us around right now, showing you that view there, which is really, really super cool. For something I don't want to forget, though, and I know it has nothing to do with horse racing. There's something coming up here next week, am I right?
May 30th, we're going to kick off the Louisiana Great Fair.
The Louisiana Great Fair.
Yes.
And it's going to be here in the parking lot area?
Yes, we're going to have, it's a 2-week-long, just fair, enthusiastic type event.
Okay, so you have that going on there. And again, do you know the dates off the top of your head?
May 30th to June 5th.
May 30th through June 5th. So if you start driving by Louisiana Downs out here, you might start to see all this type of fair rides set up, and that's what it's all about.
For sure.
Okay, and real fast, we wrap it up. This weekend, big weekend going on, racing on what days?
Exotic racing, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday with exotics on Memorial Day Monday.
Okay, so come on out here, everybody. If you've never been more than 50 years. You know, we're always talking about how we want big things here in Shreveport, Bossier City, but step number 1 is supporting the things in Shreveport, Bossier City. And this place has been around for more than 50 years, and they are still going, folks. Louisiana Downs, it's a big weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Come check them out, and come check out the exotic racing as well. We'll be back for you a little bit later on.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Patrick. Thank you.